Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Sunnybag Leaf Pro Flexible Solar Panel Charger. Alright everybody, welcome back. So the whole point of this charger is making it so that you don't have to carry an external battery bank if you don't want to. This is a flexible 7-watt solar panel that goes over your backpack. It can mold itself over. I'm going to unbox it here and show you. It's 7.5 watts actually. It does have an auto restart feature, so for those of you with phones that, when it goes out of the sun or you're going to shade, it'll restart the minute it comes out. You don't have to unplug it. There is a video tutorial here. This is actually made in Austria. And this is the actual test of the person who ran the test on it. And the panel itself is kind of unusual, at least for a solar panel. Take a look at that panel. You don't see your typical little crystalline cells or the monocrystalline cells. This is a totally different type of solar cell. This is your charger back here. And this will just really go over the backpack. Go over your backpack, go over anywhere. Actually, if you guys watched my video today and you saw my beginnings of my survival scooter video, I'm probably going to mount this on the, if I decide to do a trunk of some kind, this is going to be on the trunk in some way. Or if I just put a basket back there or an old milk crate, it's going to be on there in some way. You see it's got the little holes for carabiners? It does come with 2 carabiners. It also comes with this, and this is kind of cool for you folks that live in apartments and don't have the opportunity to put a big solar panel out. Hooks for your window. So you can literally stick this to your window, stick it through one of these hooks here, and hang it up in your window just like that. So that's kind of a cool feature. It does have some Velcro as well. If you want to use the Velcro, there's 2 pieces of it. I kind of got it mixed together here. It does have some Velcro to tie it on there. But here's another cool thing too. It has these little hooks on the back. Okay. These hooks on the back will allow you to take paracord, or maybe if you have a Molly backpack, and kind of snap it on in there and mount it on your back like that. So I think it's a pretty cool item. It's super lightweight. It only weighs 0.8 pounds, so like almost 1 pound. It's got an efficiency of 22.4%. And like I told you about the auto restart function, Apple devices, stuff like that, they can be restarted without interruption when moving into a shaded or sunny area. So as you're moving in and out of shade and sun, sometimes it will stop charging. Some phones, some Apple actually, and I know my Android will do it sometimes too, will need to be unplugged and replugged if it goes into a dark area. This just starts right back up. So I'm really pleased with the feel and the look of it. I have tested it just myself because I had it for a few days, and the output seems to be pretty darn good. So power banks with a charging capacity, they say, of about 10,000 milliamps will take about 7 or 8 hours to fully charge. And that's about 3 or 4 full smartphone charges. So, this isn't a super high-speed panel. It's only 7.5 watts. Where I find these effective is keeping things topped off. I love that for that. If I'm going out there with a power bank, if I decide to take one, if I'm going out there with my cell phone, especially when your cell phone is in an area without service, it's constantly polling and looking for a signal, so it uses a lot more battery. Something like this can kind of negate that to some extent, so maybe when you get to your final destination and you have service, you're at 80% instead of 74%, This can keep you topped off really, really well. I definitely like it. I like the fact that I can charge my cell phone pretty much anywhere, with a little plug there. So we're going to take it outside, and we're going to try it out and see how we like it. And again, too, this can charge a bunch of different devices. It's not just cell phones, and us ham radio operators have a ton of stuff now on USB, especially with the Valfang chargers with the USB. That little shortwave radio that I demoed a few weeks ago, that's USB chargeable. There's a lot of stuff out there now that's USB chargeable, so it's not just about cell phones. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. So let me get a cord and take my tablet outside and see if I can get a reading off it with my little charge tester there, and we'll see how it performs. So I just want to show you the setup I have here. I have this sitting on a chair. It's about, I want to say 9:30 this morning. The sun is coming up this way. I got a carport over here blocking it, so this isn't ideal, but it's a pretty good demo of what you'll get on average. Remember, you're going to be carrying this on your back. You're not going to be like, oh, am I in the sun perfectly every step you take? I do have my tablet back here, which is about 80% or so. And in between here, and I know this is going to be a struggle to see, I have a USB tester, and I'm getting about 0.80 amps, 4.95 on the USB tester. I don't know, let me move you up as close as possible to that. I can't see if you can see it through the viewfinder right now, but that's what I'm getting, about a 4.9, 4.5. There's a 5, which just went up to 5. So that's pretty cool, all in all. Not bad. Even if this was a 5-watt deal, I'd be pretty happy with it. I'm moving it more into the sun, and I'm getting it consistently up to, there's 4.8, 4.9. And again, I'm not perfectly in the sun, but you're not going to be either while walking along and hiking, so you know that's something to remember. They're going to be, your panels are going to be a little less efficient than they're rated for, no matter what. So anyway, that's the setup. Let me just kind of put it here and let you see it. Now let's get inside and talk about price and where you can pick one of these up. All right, back inside. Now, no, it's not going to charge under ambient light here, even though it is fairly bright. I found that my my Olight Baton Pro will get it to charge, but not efficiently. But let's talk about price for a minute, because this is where I'm going to lose some of you guys. This is $89. It is very well made. You are paying for a thin film, flexible solar panel that can go over your backpack. Okay, it is not made in China. It's made in Austria. So you're going to pay a little bit more for it. If you would like something that you could just slap on the back of your backpack and not worry about, just keep it there and keep your devices topped off, I would highly recommend it. There are cheaper options, however, they may not last as long. This has nothing to it, you know. Those fold-out ones, I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong, but I like them better for a stationary position. All that, you know, connections between the two panels that fold apart and the wiring and everything, eventually that's going to get beat up. Eventually it's going to get wet. This doesn't matter if it gets wet. You know, it's just one piece here. This is all sealed up in back. You see where your power is coming out of. That's all sealed up with rubber sealant all the way around there. So you're not going to have any issues with it getting wet or anything like that. So it's a fairly good investment. Again, a little more expensive, a little better quality, and a little bit up there in price. So not a horrible item at all. I just think that, you know, I know some people will see it and go, oh, that's really not in my budget. And that's fine. You know, there's other solutions out there. This is super, super light. It's less than a pound, 0.8 pounds. Efficiency on it. Remember, we're talking about efficiency outside. It's 22.4%. It does have the auto restart function, which you might have heard this thing go that da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, every time it went out of charge and back charging again. So, it does have that ability. It is a 7.5 watt panel, so it's not going to be any kind of speed demon recharging stuff. But like I say, I like these smaller panels for keeping things topped off. Even if I was going to, say, out on a walk and I had my tent there, I'd stick this outside and maybe charge up that, or charge something else up, or charge up a radio, maybe one of my ham radios. Keep it topped off, keep the batteries topped off, so when I get back, I have a little more power. That's really the goal of this thing, and I think it's a pretty cool system. I like the fact that it straps pretty much anywhere, and I do like the fact that you can strap this in your window with those suction cups. And I mean, I could see myself, well, I'd have to clean my window in New York City, but the inside of the windows got so dirty in my apartment for no reason. It was black soot from outside. But you can hang this up in your window, and this could be your charging station for your cell phone if you don't use your cell phone a ton. You know, so something like this could come in handy not only for backpacking, but just for everyday use too. As far as the use for me, I probably am going to put this on the back of the scooter, whatever I choose for a trunk, because it will mold to it perfectly, and I'll have an extra little bit of power there. Again, the scooter is going to be geared towards survival, so that's definitely something that would help me survive, some kind of solar panel. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. There will be a link down below where you can pick this up. Like I said, they're 89 bucks. They're not cheap, but they are quality, and you are paying for not made in China, and you're paying for the flexible panel itself. I mean, I can't get over how flexible this panel is, and you can see the ridges where the panel actually is, and you really can't see the solar panel under it unless you turn it sideways, and you can kind of see the panels. So you are getting a little bit of a premium product there, and it does seem to work very, very well. That thing charged that up right away. Not super fast. It's nowhere near full, but it worked right away. There wasn't any kind of, oh, let me get it in the sun. There's not enough sunlight here. I literally carried it outside and it started working. So that's a good deal. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. The link for this will be down below if you're interested in it. If you're interested in any specs that I might have forgotten, you can check that out too. And don't forget to just check out our Amazon store. Our Amazon affiliate store has pretty much everything that we review in the channel. If it's cheaper somewhere else, I will tell you. But as a general rule, I put everything in there just for that reason. If I forget to tell you the thickness, you can go there and look at it. Anyway, that's my point for putting it in the store, as well as if you want to pick it up too. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below, as well as our freeze-dried wholesaler link. He has a lot of cool freeze-dried food there. Check him out. You see me do demos cooking with it. You've seen me do taste tests with it. The people that have it really like it, so check him out too. That link will be down below. Well, and I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.